If you're looking to sell or buy cheap CSGO skins, check out bitskins.com. There's finally been a new operation released from Valve titled Operation Hydra. This comes with a bunch of new features that we haven't seen before and will be playable through till September. Available to everyone that plays CSGO are the 3 different Hydra events: Wingman, Weapons Expert and Wargames. These change on a weekly basis, and the first one in the firing line is currently Wargames. Wargames allows you to jump into a casual server, but with a twist for each game mode that is set. For example, there's the Heavy Assault suit, where players can purchase a new suit of armour, turning yourself into a tank and ploughing through your enemies. There's Headshot Only mode, which is pretty self-explanatory. The only difference is that it isn't a bomb plant scenario and instead just a deathmatch. If you played or watched Call of Duty, then you'll probably be familiar with the concept of the Hunters Gatherers mode. Your team needs to collect as many enemy dog tags and recover your own. Each enemy dog tag collected scores your team points to win the game. Stab Stab Zap puts you in a scenario where you can only have a knife and a specially modified rechargeable Zeus. This one looks pretty fun, and I can definitely see a lot of crazy gameplay coming from it. The Flying Scotsman is based off the Scout's Knives mod. The gravity is reduced and you are given nothing but a scout and your knife. I've always loved Scout's Knives and can recommend this mode to anyone. Hopefully the gravity settings are decent though, allowing you to do sick air strafes to avoid enemy bullets. The last one is probably the most interesting game mode from all of the Hydra war games: Trigger Discipline. Every shot that you miss, you'll take damage for. This means you have to make sure you are perfectly accurate and can play the enemies for fools by basing out shots and then finishing them off once they're low. The second Hydra event is the Wingman. This is a 2v2 mode where you and a friend get put into a similar defusal map with just one bomb site. Wingman has its own separate competitive skill group, so it'll be interesting to see where you and your mate will stack up. The final Hydra event is the Weapons Expert. This is a really fun change up to the original 5v5 matchmaking, where once you buy a weapon, you can't buy it again for the rest of the match. This could result into some unique situations where you are left using the most bizarre weaponry. The Weapons Expert, similar to the Wingman, also has its own separate competitive skill group. Of course, with every operation there are some new maps. These include Austria, Shipped, Light and Frill. There's also the return of some old faces with the likes of Black Gold, Agency and Insertion. The Hydra case includes some new skins with a glove as the rare special item. I'm going to spend about 50 quid just now and get a blue for you guys. There we go, as expected, a nice looking blue skin. My favourite skins from this case have to be the AWP Onitaji, I'm probably saying that wrong, but it does look very nice, and the M4 Hellfire, both look very good. The Hyper Beast skin actually appears again in the form of the 5.7. I've never been a fan of seeing the same skin repeated, but with that being said, it does look pretty cool with the tongue actually being utilised as the trigger. Everything I've said so far is totally free for all players of CSGO, but if you want to, you can upgrade your operation with the All Access Pass for $6. This will give you the Operation Hydra coin, the journal, the Guardian campaign, and the ability to earn drops from the Hydra cases, as well as the usual Operation Collection drops by completing Guardian missions. These two of course include the Cobblestone Collection, so there's always a chance of being dropped an AWP Dragon Lore at the end of a game. It's happened before, it's definitely possible, but it does depend on how nice you've been to Gaben over the years. Purchasing the All Access Pass also supports map makers from the CSGO community, as they do get a small cut, which is probably the most beneficial thing about buying it. Let me know what you guys think about Operation Hydra in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time for another video.